Hello, welcome back to the channel. We are on the unceded territories of the Squamish, Musqueam, and Tsleil-Waututh people, and I'm very grateful to be able to live, work, and play on these beautiful lands. The day has finally come. It is time for me to do that lake crossing. We are going all the way over to dock number 3. So we are on dock number 1. We've been doing a couple practice laps where we go to dock number 2 over there in the distance, and then over 3 over there, which is basically across the lake. So I'm going to do a quick little warm-up session, get my legs engaged. I did already a little bit of light stretching, and now it's time to warm up and get going. One of the things that is interesting, I ran into a friend of mine, Ryan, and I told him a little bit about what I was doing with foiling, and he's into sports psychology, and he mentioned try to do some thought processes where you really mentally believe that you've crossed the lake. And he used a great analogy like brushing your teeth. You've done it so many times your whole life, and if somebody tells you don't brush your teeth, you're gonna brush your teeth because that's what you do. And so I kind of mentally prepared myself and thought to myself, I cross this lake all the time, and I've done it thousands of times. So today I'm gonna just hop on my board, and we are just going to cross that lake. It's gonna take me, I don't know, maybe about a minute and a half. And that's about the amount of time that it takes for me to brush my teeth. So yeah, it's a good analogy. So this is just a little warm up before I cross this lake. All right, let's do this. It's always interesting engaging the muscles in a warm-up. Even if you do light stretches and all that stuff, it usually takes a few little laps to sort of get the balance and the coordination down. also interesting because the water is so glassy. I can't see how high I am off the water, so it's taking a little bit of getting used to. I'm feeling a little bit of some clicks as I'm pumping. I think my mast has to be tightened. So I'm going to go to the toolbox and tighten up the mast. I think we're all set. So hopefully I'll be able to do a couple legitimate warm-up rounds. It's interesting, I could still hear it clicking like it wants to settle. Yeah, let's do one more little warm-up round. All right, I think we're ready to go. Let's fire up that drone. All right, there you have it. I wasn't able to make it all the way across. There were a number of things that happened while I was cruising along. It felt really great. And then my mind started playing tricks on me. I saw those logs and then my foot positioning I felt was a little bit off. And I have these new booties that I was trying to wear because the weather's getting warmer. And I switched from my winter booties to summer pair of booties. I think I might even go barefoot from this point forward, but I'm gonna still continue to do some training. We got pretty close. I think it's mental. There are a couple things. Yeah, my legs were burning. Yeah, there were a couple obstacles in the way, but I think it was more of the training. I wasn't preparing for those scenarios where perhaps there was an obstacle that I had to go around, or maybe I haven't done enough training with these new booties. I think I'm gonna go and just switch to barefoot from this point on, and from here I still have a little bit of energy. So what I'll do is I'm gonna just do some pump arounds, cool down, and maybe get in a little bit more exercise, work on that technique. My heart rate is still really high, just I guess with all the adrenaline going, because I think my brain and my body weren't properly equipped. I think I needed more training sessions. So let's get some more reps in and we'll tackle this again some other time. Oh, that felt good without any booties. I think my booties, it's a size problem. They're not snug enough. My other winter booties are really snug. And so when I shift my feet, they move with my feet. But I think there's a sizing problem with these other booties, because when I'm shifting my feet, they're losing contact with the booty. So I'm shifting my foot, but the booty's not moving with my foot. So it's one of those things where you shift your feet and your booty's just not in the right position. And then mentally, you're not focused on the pumping. You're focused on, oh man, my booty isn't in position. So all these little things, it's so mental. You just have to be totally focused on what you're doing and not or you're practiced in having obstacles so that your body or your brain isn't getting distracted and isn't losing focus. But that little pump around felt really good. While I'm here, I'm going to practice a little bit of the figure eight. Might as well do a little bit of right turns as well. I'm still hearing some clicks. Maybe the foil isn't quite settled. What I'm thinking is, before I do my next attempt at crossing the lake, I'm gonna do a more intense warm-up series. I don't think my warm-up was good. It's a little bit off. Some of you might already know that my partner and I actually were gonna be going to Panama for a little while, and I'm gonna learn how to prone and all that good stuff. And I think just the move and getting everything organized, because I'm going to be taking Thor with me. We had to buy a new crate and all this stuff. Putting everything in storage, getting organized, a little sleep deprived, or staying at a friend's place. All of those things. It's kind of messing with my psyche, I think. So the warm-up wasn't great, so I should have taken that into account and spent a little bit more time warming up, because now I feel good. Now I feel like my feet are adjusting well, that I'm getting really connected with that foil with both legs, and moving up and down with the foil in sequence, and I didn't feel that connection with that warm-up in my first crossing, and that's part of the reason why I think I stalled. Is I wasn't quite settled. Even when I was halfway across the lake, my feet didn't feel quite settled, and I was trying to make micro adjustments. I think it's really important that you feel connected with that foil and comfortable and in balance and in sync, both with your body and mentally, before you attempt something like crossing a lake. So we learned something here. Really focus on that warm-up. All right, I think that's good for today. We learned a lot. One is you got to get settled mentally. Two is that warm-up. The warm-up is so key, because right now I feel good. Maybe it was all that stress of the build-up to attempting to cross out the lake. My body was tense and all of those things, which might have played a factor. I think next week what I'll do is I'll do another training session. It might not be here, might be at another spot, but I'll do another training session a little bit, and then we'll try to cross this lake. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and smash that notification bell for all my upcoming videos. All right, get out there and wing, foil, prone, flat water pump, anything. Just get out there and have fun. See ya.